Yes, people, welcome back to another YouTube channel. And this afternoon, we'll talk about all things Newcastle United. And any question you want to ask and any today's news, I've got a few. And if you like the video, please slap the like on the vid and subscribe if you're new. And if you check out the Horseman show last night, Horseman of the Tune last night, it was absolutely amazing. I got to say big up to my guy Paul for making the show happen. And it's just a shame that he had to end the show or close the show, but he's got plenty of content to do in the future. And also I say big up to everyone in the channel and basically joining us on the show last night. I'm absolutely happy you come on the show yesterday. I like to make people laugh. I want to make people happy. I want to make people entertaining the best I can. And yeah, it worked. So big up to you, guys. Absolutely amazing. And I thought I was going to do the 10 o'clock show or a 2 o'clock show. So I thought I'd decide to do the afternoon one because I think I'll probably get more viewers, hopefully. So make it like you will. What you will. And yeah, I've got some comments here, by the way. I got afternoon, Daniel, hope you're okay. We get your thing sorted out. And morning, John from the States. And for you, Steve, I hope you're okay. And afternoon, my guy, afternoon, Rob, hope you okay. Love the banter from Daniel. Yo, let's have it real. And very refreshing to have owners of ambition. I totally agree. And morning to Rob, everyone as well. So do join your mates. Do comment on the channel. Anyone you want to ask about, great. That's absolutely fantastic. So look at the transfer news today. We've been linked with quite a few people since Eddie Howe's been taken over. Aaron Ramsey, his name has been linked from Juventus. And he's not having a good time in Italy, isn't he? They're on about terminating his contract. And he's on £400,000 a week. So he still have 18 months left on his contract. When you do terminate his contract, if they do. And I'm thinking to myself, why are you doing this? Could you not wait until the end of the season? And yeah, I mean, listen, would I take Aaron Ramsey to the club? I would, but he's injury prone, vastest problem. But he's a decent footballer, and I do like him. And when also got rid of him to Juve on a free transfer, I thought, oh, they're mad. They could have got at least 25, 30 million for him. But they were foolish enough to run down his contract. Deary me. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'm going to talk about Oliver Hope later. I've got something to say about him, by the way. And it is not going to be pretty. Let's be real. And I got morning to you, UK. Jack, I hope you're okay, mate. Morning to you. I'll get some ideas. Good for you, man. I hope you get sorted out because I got mine's done and I wouldn't know what to do. So got mine's done. Any more news about director of football from Matthew? Yes, apparently he's gone over to the Saudi Arabia, and he had a talk with someone about it, having talks. And what I've heard, he is very impressed. They were impressed with what Nufc had to say, which I think is absolutely great. I mean, if he came to us, I think that's a good start because I think you're getting good players coming for the club. When he was at Chelsea, you got Eden Hazard coming in, which is for a big signing, £32 million. Yeah, so he was a part of that deal to get Eden Hazard coming through. Yeah, so would I take him as a director of football? I would, yes. No problems at all whatsoever. The guy's 56 years old. And listen, his name is Michael Emenalo. His name is. He's a Nigerian. And he was the sporting director. Chelsea tried to hold on to him. But he just thought he wanted to try pastures new. So fair enough. If he wants to try to do pastures new, then good luck to him. And if he came to us, that'd be a complete set. Lee Chandley is on his way. His contract's been terminated. Yay! At long last, because that guy was an absolute muppet. He didn't have a clue. He didn't know how to close the deals. He didn't know what to do. He takes so slow on transfer ratings, dealings. He hasn't got a clue. And he tried to get players and managers on the cheap. So, for me, that's the last bit. Bruce is gone. Ashley's gone. Hopefully, Charlie's gone as well. Good riddance to bad rubs, I see. Do slap the likes on the channel, man. And I want to get 100 people watching the day. That would be amazing. I want Facundo Medina for RC Lions. Fantastic Argentine centre-back. Lions are having a phenomenal season. They are doing the top 5, aren't they, I think? They are playing really well. They weren't long playing the second division, by the way. And listen, I don't know a lot about this guy, but obviously you know more French football than I do. But listen, I have to believe what you say, Steve. So tell us more. I like Aaron Ramsey. Wouldn't mind seeing him at Newcastle. The guy's 30-year-old, and he's a decent player, by the way. If he's match fit and he stays fit, we'll see the real Aaron Ramsey. I do like him, and I think he'll do bits for Newcastle. We definitely need midfielders in there. If that means playing 4-2-3-1, he'll slot in beautifully. But don't discount Joe Willock here now, because I think he'd do fantastic under Eddie Howe. I really do. He's suited in the Eddie Howe style of play. And he's not going to have a press conference today. And he came in at 6:45 this morning to take up training. I'll tell you something now, the players should do exactly the same. Come in at 6:45. I'll tell you what, they're going to crap themselves in that coming 6:45 in the morning, let's be real. And if you kind of handle it, tough, get used to it. Or he'll get someone else that's going to come in. That is dedication from Eddie Howe. I mean, look, listen, I love him already. I think it'll be absolutely decent for us. And I forgot to read it. It's good to see how the rest of the staff in early this morning. Yep. Morning to Johnny. Oh, yeah, lads. I'd love to know who's deciding transfers. Manager started work today with no director of football yet. I think agents are behind most of these target rumours. There's got to be. I think the agents are throwing names at the owners there, right? But you're right. We haven't got a director of football yet. And I'm sure Eddie Howe will have something to do with it as well. He needs to know he wants to come in. And hopefully, I think the manager should always have the last say. I mean, the director of football giving the list of names to come in. Eddie has to look at them. I would say, out of these two, the rest of them aren't good enough. And that's how it should be. Yeah? I think the owners should take a back step. Director of football should concentrate on the transfers along with Eddie Howe. And if you get along with them, I think that'd be absolutely amazing. Absolutely fantastic. So, like I said, I mean, we need a director of football ASAP. Would it be fantastic? Get one in before the Brentford game. That would be fantastic. I'll be in Italy that day, so I'm going to miss you guys. So, and everyone's going to miss my channel, by the way. I'll miss you as well. On to Matthew again. Obviously, wouldn't say no to Ramsey, but I'd much rather went down Ward-Prowse and Calvin Phillips route. 100%. I mean, I'd take either of these two all day long. You got Ward-Prowse is a dead ball specialist, takes fantastic free kicks, and Calvin Phillips is all action in the mid. But I don't think Leeds will get rid of him anytime soon. But again, money talks. And if you offer Leeds something like 50 million, who knows? I think he'll come to Newcastle. Do you think Shelby survived a full training session, Andy? He won't, mate. He is one of the most laziest players I've seen. He's yesterday's man, John Joe Shelby. He was done 5 years ago. Done. He's a championship player at best. I do not rate him anymore. I just do not rate him at all whatsoever. He is done. John Joe Shelby, really, I'm not being funny, but he's so lazy. I mean, his passing's atrocious now. Do you know what I mean? He's just so lazy. And I tell you what, Eddie Howe loves runners. This guy will be knackered after 20 minutes. Let's be real. He's not gone. He's just not MD. Oh, fair enough. And also got Andy Ryan as well. He said, no, Frank McFarlane is our recruitment specialist. The thing is, though, I just don't. I mean, McFarlane's 62 years old and he used to be at Liverpool, right? And he went to Brazil and he checked out was one of those players. I don't need to play for San Paulo. I'm not sure. He looked at him, see how good he was. And after about 10, 15 minutes, he just left the students and just said, look, he's not for me. No good. So if he's going to be your recruitment specialist and he knows what he's doing, big up to him. Take him all day long. Got 25 people watching live today. Do slaps the likes. I want to get 100 likes again today. And if I don't get 100 likes, then there's something wrong with my channel. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I'll get to sack myself. Do you know what I mean? Sack myself. And big up to my guy, Keith. First time on the show. Love it. Thanks a lot, Keith. Love you, man. Do subscribe. And yeah, just rock and roll. You know what? I should do this full time, you know, because I seem to enjoy this and just do my job part time. Do my job part time and then do this full time in the afternoon. Result. Scott, it's well afternoon, John. Hope you do well, mate. Scott, absolutely fine. I'm back to work tomorrow, and I got to go for an appointment 4 o'clock this afternoon. So all I'm going to do is till about 3:15. We shall see. We shall see. And Steve said, yeah, you're right about Lawrence John. They're come second in League One. I said fifth, didn't I? And they were promoted last year. Frank Hayes plays very exciting football. Very fun team to watch. Do you know what? He could be our next Newcastle manager. You never know. You just never know. And I do love managers that plays open attacking football. And then I've got Tommy G. I don't think you'd be offended if I call him Tommy G. Afternoon, Tom. You're okay, mate. Absolutely great. And how are you, John, lad? Pure Bianca's nick us off the wall. They're on their way, geez. Thank you very much. Yeah, I really want to know that. Oh, man. Absolutely fantastic, man. Wow. Yeah, just one of those things there. Listen, if anyone who watched the fourth minute of the tune last night, it's a final one. For me, that's the best episode I have seen. Always the best till last, eh? Always the best till last. Absolutely fantastic. And big up to you. And do slap it up there. Click the likes. Likely. All the likes. Likely. Just like the anchor, eh? There you go. Yeah, I want to talk about the next player we've been linked with as well. Is Nicolas Sully for Bayern Munich. And he joined from Hoffenheim about 3-4 seasons ago. And listen, I don't know much about this lad, but the guy is an absolute unit for what I've heard. Yeah. But he's been linked with us in January. I mean, he said that he wants to join us in January, join a project, but his agent has come up and said it's not true. So would he be good enough for Newcastle? We definitely need centre halves, by the way. Someone's going to be a unit and actually defend properly. And this guy can defend properly. And you do not play for Bayern Munich if you're shite. Let's be real. Yeah, you have to be absolutely fantastic. Roberto Danielson to play for one of the best club in the world for me. And I think they're going to win the Champions League this season. You just watch, they're going to win it again. I think they are a fantastic team. And when you've got Robert Lewandowski in your team, anything can happen. And listen, I don't watch a lot of German football, but I'm not going to lie, but Lewandowski, what a player, him. So if anyone watches the Bundesliga on a regular basis and watch Sul, can you please tell what he's like, and please leave the comments in the live section there and let us know how good is he? Will he fit into Newcastle? Will he fit into an Eddie Howe style of football? We'll just see. I got Steve again. I'd love to see us all go out for Christopher Nkunku for Leipzig. Also fearless on the bar, and already has 11 goals in all competitions. He sounds a good player. There's another player as well who plays for Leipzig as well, who scored goals. I mean, a lot of clubs are after him too. And Scott said, overall, scouting department has been poor, but some people who have signed have went on to better things. Torvan and Babi and Ronaldo, right? Torvan, I think he's in Mexico now, isn't he? I don't understand that. I just don't understand that. And Babu as well. And he's been fantastic for Wolfsburg. I think the fourth in a minute in the Bundesliga. I could be wrong on that. Yeah. But watch out for a club called Freiburg as well. Look at Freiburg, new stadium. And they play open attacking football. They're third in the Bundesliga. Could you believe that? Wow. Only 6 points behind Bayern Munich, by the way. Very interesting. I do wish fans start talking about our next manager. If how it works out, it could be the next Wenger or Fergie. Do you know what it is? Give the guy a chance, yeah? I don't want to hear about next manager, this next manager, that, yeah? Just enjoy Eddie. He might keep us up, and he may get us in the top 6 next season. Who knows? Got 26 people watching live, right? I hope all you 26 people watching live ask us some questions, you know what I mean, about are you happy with Eddie Howe? Yeah? Don't be shy. Your man wasn't. Yeah, so instead of this season, I can honestly see us challenging for top 8 next season and maybe a good cup run. I want to win the FA Cup. I really want to win the FA Cup. You know why? Because I want to win a trophy. Yeah, we haven't won it since 1955, and I would just love to. Win the FA Cup. Let's be real, that'd do me. And I've got one here. Michael is right back, and his quality from Scott. John, I watched an early FA Bayern Munich game and Sul is phenomenal centre back. Injury prone is only downside and sometimes can get beat for pace. That is the thing. I want my defenders to have pace at the back. I mean, I don't mind not having pace, but you have to someone alongside them to have the pace to beat a man. That's what I want to see. But listen, at the end of the day, if he's good enough, quality enough, I take him. And then I've got Dublin as well. For the amount of people watching, John, the like this show is very good, man. Keep up the good work and you get bigger and bigger. Listen, thank you very much indeed, mate. I really appreciate that. And listen, like I said, it's all about putting the effort in. And that's exactly what I've done. If I have to do this at 11 o'clock on a night time, then I have to do it on a night time. Do you know what I mean? And whatever it needs to be will be. But thank you very much indeed for that, my guy. I've got Ginger always doing low letters now. No one does the big capitals there. But John, are we after Chelsea director? He's been in Saudi. Yes, he's had talks with them, and they've been very impressive with him. But that's as far as they go yet. And let's hope so. Freiburg battle hard against Bayern on Saturday. They have a phenomenal season. Yes, they are. And I'll tell you what, this is an up and down team all the time. They are a good club, apparently. So they're a family club, and apparently there's a waiting list as well. Big up to Freiburg. I mean, it seems to me that they're running the club correctly. Most German clubs are as well, and the season tickets are quite cheap. Wow. I agree, John. I think Bayern will win the Champions League this season. They will. They're slapping up teams like Barca. They slapped up teams like Benfica by fives. Could you believe that? Wow. So entertaining. And training for tomorrow and the rest of the week of 6 hours start. Wow. Big up to you, Jan. I hope you're okay, mate. And what's it like in Holland? I hope it's fine. And I've never done Holland, you know. I heard it's good. And, you know, Amsterdam is supposed to be a wicked city. But, yeah, very interesting. And you know what it is? It's about time, Jan, that the players does every day, 5-6 days a week. None of these 3 days off. Like, do you know what I mean? These players got to be fit, and hungry. And that's what I want to see for my team. I've got Daniel. Our fan base needs to give Howell a chance. He's been in the door for 2 days. Correct. Totally agree. Totally agree, man. I love watching the Bundesliga. Some of the football players on real, yeah, they do play open attacking football. Most clubs, by the way. I look at the table. I look at the table briefly. You've got like Eintracht Frankfurt near the bottom, table 5th bottom, I think, and Stuttgart as well. They shouldn't even be there. Hertha Berlin had a poor start as well. They're at bottom, yeah. But you look at the teams down there, right? I mean, you got Fuf, I think they are, and you got Arminia Belfield. They're both bottom of the table, by the way. And you got Augsburg as well. So yeah. It's such an exciting league, the Bundesliga. It really, really is. But I'll stick into Serie A. That's my team. The question, John, okay, 50 million budget. We cannot stay up on 50 million unless we get players with an option to buy. Yeah, I've heard that as well. 50 million is going to be spent in January, but it would take a lot more than 50 mil to keep ourselves up. And I've got to be real here, right? I'd rather spend a lot in January rather than in the summer, and then we can be prepared. So, yeah, but 50 million is not enough. And let's get a couple of free ones, like you said, or loans as well. Aaron Ramsey would be a start. Could you imagine that? I hope you've been linked with Ginter as well as centre back as well. That's a new one. And he's a decent player, by the way, Ginter as well. I'd love to get Nico Schlotterbeck from Freiburg as well. I think, don't know a lot about him, but if you think he's that good, mate, then that'd be fantastic. And I've got Jack. My big word is if you don't get immediate results, we have become so used to toxic. That will hound Eddie out even before January. Some fans already talking in those terms. The thing is, right, the fans got to be real now. Yeah, let's be real. Eddie Howe's just drawn in, right? Just enjoy it. Just enjoy. It's going to give us good football, attacking football we have not seen for years and years and years, right? Just enjoy it, man. But at the end of the day, the players got to take some of the blame as well. Let's be real. I mean, there's players like ASM, dare I say, he needs to fix up as well. I mean, Callum Wilson, I love him a bit, yeah, but he's not getting no service whatsoever. Do you know what I mean? And I'm sure Eddie Howe will fix up ASM in no time whatsoever. And I tell you what, he will listen. I guarantee you. Ryan Fiercer would probably get games as well. Miggy, I'm not sure about him. I think he needs to be away in January and just go to Spain. because I don't think Premier League, and I agree with Paul on this, isn't for him. Can't wait to see what Eddie can do with these players. It's going to be a shock to the system for some of this lot. Yes, totally agree. If they don't know what's going to hit them, they're in for a shock. Let's be real. I still got to talk about Oliver Holt in a minute, by the way, because I'll tell you what, I'm fuming about this guy. Really, really am. And Hope Howe gets the best out of his ASM. He's a class player on this day, but only performs about 10 games a season. And he wants to see him perform for the remaining 27 games. First time on the show, mate. Keep up the great show. Kevin, thanks a lot, mate. Thank you very much indeed. Freiburg is where he got Clark Cisse from, yeah. We paid him, what, 9.5 million for him, by the way. And yeah, John, and Nkunku was the lad who got a hat-trick against Man City in the Champions League this year. Yes, I remember him now. I remember him. What a good player. What a good player. Well, it sounds of it. John, what's the Newcastle, like Gladbach? They're decent side. They're mid-table at the minute, but they are a damn good team. They really, 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 really are. And it is all it is. And do slap the likes up, by the way, describe you new. And I've got 30 people watching live. I want to get 100 people watching, 100 likes as well. And yeah, I want to talk about Oliver Holt, right? I mean, this morning, he sent a tweet out today. I'm going to get it up in a minute here. I'm going to bring it up, by the way, if I can get it. I'm surprised it hasn't blocked this, by the way, right? But let me just share the screen a second on this, right? Because I think everyone will look at this, right? There you go. And yeah, this is Oliver Holt's tweet, right? I wish I could do like Twitter Muppets, and he's up top of the tree, right? And I'm reading what he said, right? First of all, he put down big fan of Eddie Howe on or off the pitch, great appointment by Newcastle, right? That was nearly 24 hours ago, yeah? Then he tweeted it out this morning, 9:10, and he comes on and he says this. So, apologies. When I said great appointment by Newcastle, it was lazy. What I should have said was great appointment by the murdering and misogynistic, homophobic, despotic Saudis who own Newcastle United. Yeah? I'm not going to read that again. And you know I'm not going to read that again because it'll probably wind us up. Yeah? What do people make of that? Have your opinion. What does people make of this? Because I'll tell you something now. I'm absolutely disgusted at that. Right? Maybe I should have rise about a bit. I mean, Daniel told us, don't rise about it because I'm better than that. Daniel's right. But the people are absolutely furious. Right? Yeah? Let's be real. I could have done this on the Twitter Muppet show. Yeah? And he'd be top of the tree. Absolutely false. I think Oliver Holt should be reported on this. And I'll tweet it out as well. As you can see, Chelsea owned by a Russian. Saudis host the F1. Saudis host the Super Coppa. Saudis wanted to pay Man United a couple of years ago. Now you're upset and having to go at Newcastle fans because the Saudis bought us. Oliver, my advice to you is take this tweet down because we're NFC are effing furious right now. Guys, tell us what you think of that, right? Because I'll tell you something now. I am absolutely foaming at that. Really, 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 really am. And I never heard of this. Never heard of him, by the way, but I don't do the Afghanistan League. I don't do that. I haven't got a clue about that. I don't believe it would be just 50 million. I think it'd be more than that. 150 million could do it. Thanks, Ryan. I totally agree. I hear it after Zulu on a cup fee for Bayern that would make us more solid at the back. I agree. I mean, you don't play for Bayern if you're not good enough. Hi, John, mate. How you doing? Jonathan, absolutely fine. Now he's put in a couple of letters. John, do we need another striker? I'd love to see a player come here. He's 28, scored loads of goals. I mean, he was linked to us a couple of years ago when Rafa Benitez was there, yeah? But he opted to go to Germany. And he used to play for Nice, and he moved to Mönchengladbach as well. 28 years old he is. I thought he's younger now. So he's a young'un. But he's quick. He's got pace. He does score goals. I mean, I take any good player, by the way. Whenever ever known by himself decent players, so Ryan, that's a good question, man. They do not sell good players until they can't do anymore. There's one player I love to get. If we ever go in the top four, if we ever go in the Champions League, it's never going to happen, but I've been there for years and years and years. It's Alphonso Davies. Wow, what a guy he is. Have you seen this guy play? He's quick, he's direct, he's skillful. My God, he's got pace about him. Canadian lad, Ryan knows more about him. This guy, I tell you what, if you give us the money to buy this guy, right, he'd be top of my list because this guy is absolutely brilliant, fantastic going forward, and he can defend as well, by the way. He's no slouch. They don't sell good players, but I never have. Well, it remains to be seen. Maybe because it's this injury sort of thing, that's why they want to get rid. Do you know what I mean? Maybe they got a fantastic youth academy coming through, good players coming through, and Bam will probably use that. Even Joe Linton has played better than Amir on the reason. He has. I'll tell you what, that pass to Callum Wilson in the end was sublime. Honestly, can he turn his career around, Joe Linton? Do you know what? I'm going to give him another chance now. I don't normally say it, but I'm going to give him another chance. And say, no, the fans will be behind him, give him a free hit at the season. Even if we go down, stick with him because the damage has already been done by Bruce and Ashley. Yep, I totally agree. Dublin, 110% there. 39 people watching live. Do slap on the likes, yeah? It keeps in a job, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Big up to you, my guys. Really appreciate it. There you go. I have been watching Europe football for the last 60 years, and yes, they've got the goods. They have indeed, mate. They've got the goods. I get what you mean, man. Just going to go for here as well. I feel like our donation is on me way as well. So, yeah, Gom's going to have an RE start to that season. They got some good players. Sommer, Ginter, Scally, Mbola, Bennis Bandy, Newhorse, and Tulam as well. I do like to look at Marcus Tulam. He is quick and he's a big guy. And he's got some good goals as well. Do you think we'll stay up? Yes, we will, Keith. We will stay up because there's going to be better players coming in January. And if these players don't want to be up for it, ship them out in January. Zakaria is for the summer. We need to have a punt in January. I mean, I don't know about this guy, but I'll be amazed. And I've got Ian as well. Hope it's a foul little pick. I totally agree with that. Then I've got Paul, my guy. Hope needs to be fouled right now. Disgraceful for journalists. Thank you very much, Paul. That is a fantastic seeing, man. Listen, when I read that this morning, oh my God, do you know what? I don't get mad. I get quite even, right? And it's no good raising the debate up. It's no good getting mad. Why? Because it's just not worth it. Do you know what I mean? If he's got any sense about him, right, take his tweet down or come on my show, Oliver. Come on my show. If you want to come on my show, cool. I'll get you on there. No problems at all. Then you can explain yourselves, you know. He's an absolute helmet. Best thing block him. Absolute tool. Ryan, well said, man. And Steve, thanks so much for your comment, by the way. Thanks so much for your donation, my guy. Appreciate that. Cheers, John, for the great content. I love how you engage with the comments and interact with us. Keep up good work, Steve. Thank you very much indeed, mate. I really appreciate that, mate. And thanks for your donation as well. Brilliant comment. I don't see him booking any plane tickets to Saudi to go and put Teston Road. Never cared until they took over Newcastle. That's Ryan. Yeah. This is the thing, right? I mean, Oliver Holt, right? I mean, let's be real. He did a tweet. He said, does it really matter if it's from the Russian money or Arab money? He tweeted that out last year or something like that. He did that. Has he not forgot that? And then he goes and changes his tune and comments saying that. I'll show you supports the top 6 club because he knows he's rattled. Gee whiz. My God. And ignore anything said in a Twitter sphere, home of cancel culture. That's from Jack. But tell you what, I think with Oliver Holt, he should be sacked for the mill. And I hope people report him for it as well because it's utter disgraceful, man. It really is. Never once said boo Turkus against them until they took over Newcastle. Yeah, true. Then I got Jan as well. Get the Belgian Munier who now plays for Borussia Dortmund. Top class. He is still top class. He's pacey, he's quick, he's a big lad. And he can defend properly. And to be honest, John, these people are trying to give us crap for our owners. I can't take them seriously. It just makes us laugh. Oliver Holt is irrelevant. It should be Oliver Bolt. Bolt from the blue. Or bolt him out. You know what I mean? You're right, mate. Steve, thank you. I don't think they were saying I don't think they will say we have so much to spend because clubs are asking for more than players. The thing is, so Andy, if you're after a player, suppose we went after, for say, Sandro Tonali, for example, we offered him 50 million. Milan will probably ask for another 10 on top, and we're going to have to pay that. We have to pay over the odds sort of thing. We're going to have to do that sort of thing. That's how it is, I'm afraid. That is how it is. If you want a player, then you've got to pay for it. Have you heard of Islam Miri? Newcastle after doing 15 mil. I don't know a lot about this guy at all whatsoever. So, does it get forfeit? I don't know. Davis, one of the best left back in the world. That's not Ben Davis, by the way. You're not talking about Ben Davis, Ryan. Please don't mention Ben Davis to us. Please don't. He's not. He's poor. Absolutely poor. Our problem is to have one striker. If he gets injured and Gale is shite, yeah, we definitely need a striker. If not two. I rate him very highly. Okay, cool. And reason circling buying because caused his wage demand in his new contract. Very interesting. And what will be your first realistic sign in January? But sorry, Julian doesn't have a clue. David, I totally agree. For me, we need defense. We definitely need Tarkowski, Cordy. We need two centre backs, 100%. I'll get rid of the Sells. I'll definitely get rid of Clark as well. We definitely need a right back as well, who can actually defend. Kieran Trippier would be a good signing for us at right back. Now, a left back, we definitely need a left back. I just can't see Paul Dummett playing for Newcastle ever again because his injury is a bit worrying for us. He's gone to Barcelona to find out what's going on. But I can't see him playing for Newcastle again. Richie's done at left back. That means they've got one specialised left back at the club, and that's Jamal Lewis. But I'm sure we're going to get a decent left back, by the way. I would not be surprised if we went to Bournemouth and got in Kelly from Bournemouth, because Eddie Howe seems to like him. Again, I could be wrong on that. But we need like 7 or 8 players at the club. Let's go on to the next one. Miggy can run, but he's got no end product. He's like headless chicken, Miggy. I love Miggy, but I just don't think Premier League's for him anymore. I mean, he plays in number 8 or number 6, and he's neither. He's not. He's a 10. And I've got Jolien has 12 games. Yeah, true. And I've got Nigel B. So excited, our young owners and management, their ambitions so keen. They will work from dusk until dawn to push the club forward. Just need Keegan and Shearer to sign up to the project. Ambassadors, yes, 100%. I got Steve again. I love Alfonso Davies. I watched plenty of Canada games since I live in the USA. Canada have made some huge progress in the past few years. They can make it to the World Cup. I truly believe so. Absolutely brilliant player, him. He is an elite left back. Elite. Afternoon to John, will be okay, mate. Thanks for coming on. Since only one team ever survives not winning the first 10 games, will still be supported. How if you go down? I would, and I do think he can work the miracle to keep us up. But just asking the question, he'll keep us up because the players will know full well that this club did not want to get relegated. Last season we finished off strongly. How about this season? They better fix up. We have got good players, by the way. But unfortunately, it's the previous manager. He just can't hack it. I haven't got a clue. Ruin their career. Afternoon to Anthony will be okay, mate. I've got Oliver Holt. It's a joke. He is an absolute disgrace of a journalist. Real talk. I mean, he needs to turn it in as well, with the comments being said. And he needs to take down that tweet. And there's another one as well, which I'm not going to mention, asking about Amanda. Right, as she got hunted in the season. I was absolutely sick when I heard that. I'm not going to mention the name. I'm not. You go and look at it. It's not going to be mentioned here. There's no way. And it is, I'm sorry, but what's wrong with these people on social media, man? They need to think over their blimmin' mouths, because one of these days they will get it. Don't get us wrong. I sent out a tweet back in March, right? And I didn't think it was wrong. And then one or two told us in a nice way it's best to take it down. That's exactly what I've done. So, and those two people told us to take the tweet down, send us a DM, and thanked us for it. Don't know what I mean? But sorted in no time. Did I read that comment, by the way? I didn't. Sorry, Nigel. I was being rude, wasn't I? Eddie's attacking philosophy will take the pressure off our defence. It's better than sitting back for 80 minutes, rating an onslaught with non-stop pressure. And he's added, we need to do everything we can to bring Gallagher and his on foul loan. Leave it any longer and we won't get him. We'd love tomorrow as well. I think Chelsea will regret losing him eventually. I think I could be wrong with this, but he's got a buyback clause from Milan. And I'd love to take him tomorrow. I'd like to take him next season, but I think he's happy in Milan life. And I hope he stays in Milan for a couple more seasons because he is absolute top quality defender. And he's taking it in like a glove. And got Lamptey for the right wing back. Young and top class, yeah. 100%. I think he'd be dynamic. Tonali's a quality player, but his dreams was to play for Milan. Won't get him out. It's never going to happen. I think he'd be there for life. He'll be Milano for life. Was talking Afonso, not Ben, by the way. Okay. Realistic signings could be Bardley, Rowe-Prowse, probably Lingard, and French players waiting international recognition. Yeah, that's true. Good afternoon, John, mate. How are you today, guy? Hope you're okay. And great point there from Nigel B. On Eddie's defence, you see a lot less of the ball. That's a good point, by the way. Brilliant point, because the best form of defence attack, and that's all you got to do. Just keep attacking. We pride in attacking football, by the way. Let's be real, because at the end of the day, if we play attacking football and we take the game to them, we keep losing and we lose, cool, we've done it. I'm not going to complain. We had a right goal. But it's games are let, especially on the boost. It's just get on me weeks. It really does. Good afternoon, Gary. Great point for Nigel B on Edge's defence. I think I read that. And Ginger, remember, John, we need to break Joe Linton's transfer record. That's going to happen soon. If not January, it'll be in the summer. And do slap the likes on, by the way, and do subscribe. And I've got 43 people watching live. So big up to each every one of you. Thank you very much indeed. I got it right. So big Dom Solanke will be decent or mid-row, but probably not for sale as looks like Fulham and Bournemouth are in the Championship. The 100 million for being promoted is more value than flogging a big man. Listen, Solanke, we need a bigger name than Solanke, by the way. Mid-row, I wouldn't have him back. He's a Championship player, and that's about it. Yeah? Look how many goals he scored this season, 20 goals. But when it comes to the Premier League, he just quite haven't got it there. I'd take Vlahovic all day long. All day long from Fiorentina. He's rated 51 million. But I just pay the money now because this guy is absolutely fantastic. He's not going to win the league, but top four could possibly if you can get the defence right. But he is a fantastic player. Remember the name, Dusan Vlahovic for Fiorentina. Class that. Got Abigail. Hi to you, Abby. I hope you're okay. A man that comes across as a really nice person to me and speculating about her health is truly disgusting. Well said. Well said. Big up to Abigail. Honestly, that's absolutely shocking. I'm not going to mention the name on my channel. It ain't going to happen. Because if you want to know what it is, go on social media. It's not going to happen here. No way. Hit the likes button, guys. Yes, Steve. Thank you very much indeed. And I've got Mark as well. Big up to you, Mark. And we sit back and concede 3 or 4 anywhere. So clearly not working. Might also have a go and concede anywhere. We'll have half a chance of our good attacking players. We've got some attacking players at the club there. We've got Wilson up front, ASM, Fraser, Miggy, when he gets up to it, yeah? Murphy, yeah? I think Eddie Howe can turn them into good players, you know. I really, really do. But, unfortunately, I mean, Steve Bruce has turned these players into slouch. It's not fair on the players. I blame him. Do you think Howe would do what he did at Bournemouth, starting 4-4-2 and drop into either 4-2-3-1 or 4-5-1 mid-game? He plays 4-4-2 and he plays a 4-4-1-1. And I think he changes things a lot, Eddie Howe. Do you know what I mean? He's so adaptable in his tactics for me. And if he brings best out of the players, cool. But if he plays 4-5-1 in away games against the bigger teams, I take that, yeah, as long as the players know exactly what they're doing. But I got to trust Eddie Howe. He knows what he's doing at the club. He's young, he's hungry, and he is a quality manager. And, you know, I'll come on to Chris Sutton later as well, by the way. And Vlahovic is top of Conte's list and good to buy at Spurs. If you compete against Spurs, I think you'd probably just miss out because Spurs are Champions League. Well, not Champions League yet, but listen, we have to wait and see on that one, by the way, because who would you rather play for? No disrespect to Eddie. Would you play for Eddie or Conte? And would he be in the first team? That's another thing. We should see. Absolutely love Vlahovic. Steve, quality player. He wants to sell Keane to City and buy Vlahovic. I think Harry's there at Spurs now. I really do. But then again, Harry Kane runs the club, not the manager. Ask Nuno. Hi, John. Ward Prowse would be an amazing signing. Yep, I'd take it all day long. Talking about Huso, right? I mean, he's been linked to Norwich City. I mean, is this a misprint or something? Can you honestly see Hatton Huso leaving Southampton to go to Norwich? Definitely not. There's no way. I mean, Frank Lampard's been linked to Norwich City. Also, Dean Smith. Yeah, so if it goes into Norwich, I can tell you now, they've got a one big job in their hands to do. But that's not gonna. I can't see Hatton Huso going there. There's no way. I think Hatton Huso would be good for Villa. But we'll see. I've seen what I said earlier, absolutely disgusting thing to say. Andy, thank you, man. Thanks for your support, man. It's too true. 4-4-1-1's very effective. A score. And we're being linked to Barca players. Can any of them actually scrap points for us? Amazing players in top draw squad, but can you see Hassan linking in the players that can't pass? Boya versus Dyer. Let's be real. I can't see players like Tony Cruz or players like Musa Dembele. They're not going to come to Newcastle. There's no way. Tony Cruz is dismissed moving to Newcastle. He's happy around Madrid. I mean, would you honestly leave Real Madrid or Barca to come to Newcastle United? Would you? Really? Not yet, anyway. I mean, forget about these big hitters. Just go for a listed players, sort of thing. You know what I mean? They don't want to. Come here fighting relegation when they can fight for Champions League spots. If you see what I mean. But forget about this big list, A-listers. They're not going to come to Newcastle. It's agent talk. Agent just throw names at them. Do you know what I mean? There you go. I haven't given up on Miggy. I still think he'd be a very good player as a CAM with better players around him and team attitude around him. Yeah, fair dues. I'll just go down a bit. I got K Moggy as well. Howell said on multiple occasions he hits in teams, just lob the ball up the pitch and we on one player to get and run at goal. So that's music to my ears. Music! Yes! Brilliant tweet there. Let's be real. He doesn't like that. The only time I want to see that ball being lumped up, really clear it out. But then again, I would still want to see that ball playing on the deck. There you go. Mark Robbins, I can see going to Norwich. Past legend, doing very well with a commentary. I don't know if his name's been linked. If it's been linked, then I think he'd be staying at commentary because he likes commentary, doesn't he, sort of thing. But Norwich will get someone. I surely will. And Villa tried to get Steve Gerrard as well, but I can't see Steve Gerrard or Stevie G come to Villa. He'll probably stay at Rangers, which is sad news for us. I hope he does go, by the way. Can you imagine if he left? That'd be our advantage Celtic, by the way. How out. Be right back. Gonna link the stream to me Twitter. No problem, Nigel. See you in a bit, mate. I got Johnny B. How you doing, Johnny B? You'll be okay. I hope you're on, mate. Absolutely fine. Is it right that I heard Eddie was at the training ground to start at 6:30? Yes, he was. He's going to be a great fit for our club. He's young, he's hungry, he's ambitious. Yes. I hope the players as well just come out as well. I hope the players come out at 6:30 in the morning. It'd be an absolute shock to the system, by the way. Then you got Jane as well. Good afternoon to you, mate. Dean Smith to Norwich might be an astute move, but he might not last there. Prone to long winners' runs. Hatton Huso will be unreal for Norwich, but that's not happening. Totally agree. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. Sorry, John. Not even Rafa can make Miggy a good player. He's too scared of this league. When he first came to Newcastle, he did well. I thought he did well. Against Everton, he changed the game. Big style. Everton couldn't cope with him second half, by the way. But he's completely lost his way. I love Miggy, but he's completely lost his way. Who do you think will go down if not us? Good question mark for me. I'll say Norwich will go. I think it's a hard one now. I honestly think Watford will go, but I think they'll probably be running out of games. And I don't think Burnley will go. I don't think we'll go. I don't think Southampton will go. Oh man, it's going to be very, very tough. I'm going to have to come back on that one, but as things stand for me, I did say Norwich, Watford, and Southampton's going to go before the start of the season. But I'll probably get two right. Hopefully it's not us, but it's a hard one. I think Hatton Huso found a way. I think it'd be Norwich, Watford, and I'm going to leave that one blank for now, by the way, if that's okay. So, in case your fee's going to go down, Mark, just let us know. We can't really give up on any of the squad, maybe except Shelby. Let's face it, even Ronaldo would be average trained by Boost for 2. Yeah, I agree. Our next 3 home games, Brentford, Burnley, Norwich, I expect 9 for 9. I'll be absolutely livid if that doesn't happen. Do you know what? I would be as well, because these are the games you need to win. Because playing away to these, it's going to be tough. We need to win these games. And I truly believe we beat Brentford, because Brentford's lost quite a few games this season. They could be in trouble as well, by the way. If we beat Brentford, I think they'd be in trouble. You know what I mean? But it depends how Tony does as well. Without the scores, I think Brentford would struggle as well. But they don't give up. They never give up, Brentford. And big up to them, because Tom Franks had a good start, but now it's just been found out. His only route is to hang in the playoffs and win them with Coventry. Much better to go to Norwich, some Prem experience, and then have a real go at the Championship if they go down. Yeah, totally agree there. I got Chrissy Bratt. Good evening, afternoon to Chris. First time. Got 50 people watching live on my channel, by the way. I should go full time, you know. I think I'll be a success. Whether I get 10,000 subscribers like Adam's got, I doubt it's going to take us a couple of years maybe to get there. But Norwich City should get Bruce. This is the thing, right? I'm glad you mentioned that. I mean, all these pundits and all these people saying that Steve Bruce has done a wonderful job for Newcastle and he keeps teams up, yeah? Why haven't Villa and Norwich been linked to him? Why have they not mentioned his name? Because the guy's washed up and he is finished. Do you know what I mean? He's not being linked. Even League One clubs not even being linked to that sort of thing. That just goes to show that Steve Bruce, his time as manager is finished. 8 million reasons why he doesn't want to rush back into management. Or will even touch with a barge ball. There you go, there you are, mate. Hey, John, hope you're okay. I seen journals are saying PIF are disappointed with Newcastle. This journal needs to lose his job. What a pity. Yeah. I saw that on Sports and Witness as well. I don't know who mentioned it properly, but let's be real. He should be sat for reporting things like that. John, who's impressed you more, Celtic this season so far, Jota or Kyogo? I think they've both been fantastic. They really, really have. Kyogo's been brilliant. I mean, this season, he's got lovely skills. Watch his first goal against I can't remember that team, man. Ferencváros. Watch his first goal. That is pure skill. Absolutely pure skill. I mean, he's not what I take at Newcastle. Lovely both feet he's got. It didn't cost a lot of money, but I tell you what, will he be at Celtic next season? I'm sure lots of Premier League teams will be watching him, by the way. Big style. But yeah, what a player. Yota's quality as well. He's only on loan, by the way, but I think he'd be there on a permanent deal. I think he's 25 to 1. I think that's Steve Bruce, by the way. Hating, loving, should bring something into midfield. No one else does, but I can see him leaving in Jan. We do need someone to progress the ball forward and midfield. Then I have to agree, mate. I would never touch. I'll not play Shelby ever again. And then I've got, I want Legley from Barca. He's a centre half as well. Decent player. Kieran, how are you doing, my guy? You good? I'm great. Norwich, Watford, the one over. That's from Ryan. And I've got Andy, so Dila Smith and Bruce Ball. That'll go down the treat, won't it? Don't know what I mean. Could be meatballs. It could be spicy ball. But listen, that'll go down really well. Villa could go down. I think Villa will be fine. They got goals all over the pitch. Got Danny Ings. You got Leon Bailey. And you got Bendia as well. I think Villa will be fine 100%. We probably need to write this clean on the players and see how they do under Howell. Yeah, they got until January. And then whoever don't perform, I should say something about it. 55 people watching, by the way. I mean, Paul would probably say, John, shut up and get on with it, man. People don't want to know. I've got Brentford on the slide. Yeah, I'd love to rush fixtures that got left. For me, Norwich, Burnley, and Watford, I think we'll scrape it. I take 17th at this stage now, and I don't normally say that. And excluding Jones, have Bruce Backman coaching staff been sacked? Yes. Surely Eddie's brings his own guys. Jones is there. And yeah, that's it. They're all gone. All gone. Thing is, for Shelby, though, if he's not being lazy, see you NT or see you next Tuesday. It'd probably be best distributor of the ball. I've yet to see that. I've yet to see that. With AAL, cool. And I've got Abby as well. When we're in the Champions League, 10K subscribers, no problems. The journey will be fun, but might take a few years. I totally agree. I'm gonna have to be full time if I gotta keep doing this every day. Do some more content, do some more recording stuff as well, by the way. Do you know what I mean? But listen, if I get 10K, I'll give them up work and do this full time. Yeah, totally agree. Already in January, I can't see him leaving Liverpool. I think he's going to run his contract down. That's relief from Nigel B. And I got his relief that we get him all before in the new. Yeah, that's from Kieran. We need to bring in a midfielder to do what Rob Lee used to do for us. Totally agree. I could get this one blocked, by the way. Don't want to see that. Ferencváros, pronounce it is Ferencváros. That's it, Ferencváros. Don't forget, this team beat us in the Champions League last season. Couldn't get past them in Champions League. Yet, we've done a double over them as well. Why could we not done this last season? There you go. I'm upstairs as well. So I've got sounds a bit better, by the way. So I'm going to keep this room in future. So if Leeds will go down, then Phillips will leave. I can't see Leeds going down. They got injured players. When they get the big players back, I guarantee you one thing, they'll be absolutely fine. Bielsa will probably stay for another season. And John's had a good point here. If all the pundits think Bruce is such a lovely guy and is a great manager, how come none of them are now recommending him? All these jobs that's available, Norwich, Watford, Brentford to go down. Yeah, I think you could be right there. Steve, if I get this computer frozen, please hang fire. I will come back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Just problems with the phone in a minute, like sort of thing. I'm gonna go through. If I miss your comments, I do apologise 100%, and I will be the best I can do. So I'm gonna fly through this as I can. Okay, I'm blocked again. That's what it is. Someone had to block someone there. So let's try again. I think Lisa go down and Phillips on half. I'm going to fly this comms very quickly. Cans 5.0, new coaching staff. Surely another good excuse to hit the tune and celebrate. Yes. John, would like Eddie to sign 2 defenders, definitely need a couple of midfielders, 2 up front, definitely the right back. We need about 6 or 7, by the way. People need to be realistic. We aren't going to be signing players from Barcelona and Madrid until we're consistently challenging for the top 6. Do you see Graham Potter going to Villa? A Villa fan and born in Birmingham took Brighton as far as they can. I don't think he'll leave Brighton yet, and he won't. Block the idiot. Spam in the chat. I will. Afternoon, John. Listen at work. Thanks very much indeed. Eddie's been there before 7, and the players not training until 2. Just shows how much work there is to be done. It's worth ethic. Yes. They'll start coming at 7 in the morning. Let's be real, and that's all. They're full-time athletes, and they will be there. I really hope we get a class DOF. We will do, Keon. Lingard surely have to be that midfielder. He can take the ball forward and create chances. And Maxime Wilson, Lingard, and decent shot on him. Yeah, 2-2. Would you take the former Chelsea DOF? He's supposed to have met the owners, and he's impressed him as well, Marco. He has. Got a good chance. I think he'll probably get away. He'll probably be fine. And our owner said straight after the takeover, they are patient. So Junos go bother Man United instead. Yeah, very, very true. Judith, thanks for your donation, by the way. I appreciate that. Thanks so much indeed. And she also commented, John's supposed to have a dance of lemon. Thanks for your donation there, Judy. Love you lots, by the way. All the pundits, that's an Abigail, are agreeing with Villa and Norwich sackings. Yet these puppets believe Bush should have steered, and we were bad to him. You know what it is? That really hacks us off, that sort of thing, yeah? I heard Jamie O'Hara keeps bigging up Steve Bush, saying he could have kept us up, sort of thing, yeah? I think Jamie O'Hara should be sacked from Talk Sport, by the way. Or at least don't speak about Newcastle United, because he's not wanted. So I'll just go for there. Everyone say hi to people. Hi, Jen, checking out the girls on that spam. Not me. I blocked it as well as Nigel. John found all picture of Bianca, so back in 10. Oh! Jolin's trying to FaceTime. I did have 60 people watching live, by the way. But hey ho. And it's John, it's Force, and the stream on the work laptop, so it could be my end. No, it's definitely mine. I just think my mum is just using the phone, but I need to get that sorted out ASAP. He's true to his word, no stream. I'm not going to say the rest of it, by the way. He's back. Hey, Blanken season born knocking on the door. If I was Eddie, I'll be looking for names that big clubs, but can't get geared. And for example, Lingard, Van der Beek, lost his cheek, Barkley, Alex Chamberlain, and Hazard. Hazard knock him off. He not come to Newcastle United. Lee Chandler has been moved from the board of directors according to companies whose website John terminated. You know what it is? He should have got sacked years ago. This guy is absolutely useless. He doesn't even know how to close the transfer down. Terrible, terrible guy. No, as John happens, the internet's a fickle mistress. Totally agree, Judy. Totally agree. And big up to you, Nippon. Hope you're okay. Hope you're fine. And no, as John makes you laugh, all good. Thanks so much indeed, Nigel. Please check your DMs. I'll do that in a bit. Tell the truth. You had feet under the water, Bianca, because she is tied up. He's a West Ham fan, by the way. And it's class, man. Class. And the 7 a.m. start shows how much work is needed. Also shows the work ethics between Howell and Bruce. Totally agree. Welcome to the One Horseman. Love it. And Aaron Ramsey is apparently going to have his contract terminated, so he could be a solid player in midfield for a season or 2. Yeah, I've heard that as well. If he doesn't get injured, that is. Ramsey will be good. He can play any squad. Look like he's done for Wales. He's been brilliant for Wales, by the way. Juve just kind of getting the team. Ramsey's 200 pound. What wages would he want? He's on 300. I think it's on 400 grand a week. Juve, by the way, 400,000 pound a week. But don't forget, he's been on the free from Arsenal. To be fair, Jordan's had a good game when he's brought on against Brighton. That ball to us was incredible. Yeah, sure was. Most of the talk from he's sat. Yeah, sat a lot of them. Why not? Yeah, his wages would be stupid, but we could pay it. Do you think they want us to keep Boost because they want Saudi's own Newcastle to get relegated? Judy, that's all it is, pet. All it is, right? All these people, all the pundits has come on here and saying, oh, Newcastle are a wonderful club. We don't want to get relegated. They got great fans. Oh, such a wonderful city. The reason they're saying that, they want to give us, we give them 3 points. Now we've got to take over and they're going to get rattled. They want us to get relegated. What a turn court these lot are. Let's be real. Disgraceful. Smash the likes, by the way, folks. Judy, love you, man. Hopefully we don't. Yeah, sorry about that again, guys. It's just on frozen stream again, so hopefully this will work this time. And I'm just going to go back again. It's 3 minutes. I think you just made a good point, by the way. Charles Ford, Frank Beek's worth a shout. Wouldn't wish him on Sunderland. Anyone else agree? John has the best tip in YouTube, immaculate mate. They're a bit yellowy, but when from a distance it does wipe. But thank you very much indeed, man. A mate of mine went to Turkey, got his tooth done, and cost him $4,000. So that is amazing. We need Joe Willock back up and firing, indeed. Abby, do you think Howell raised his sights when it comes to transfers is used to buying lower league players? Can he judge top class world players? Thing is, right, is Eddie Howe a big name in Europe? Can he attract the European players to come to play for Newcastle? That's the thing. But at the end of the day, I'm sure people would probably tell him what he's all about, and you never know. I think he'd do well. I think he'd do really well with world-class players. I think he'd make him better players. I really do. And if he does that, that would be brilliant and big up to him. So I think Eddie Howe deserves a chance and see what he does. And I get a lot of people saying that, you know, he may not attract the world-class players to come to Newcastle in the future, but you just never know. Look at Fergie. When he went to Man U, they were a big club. Was he a world-class name? Probably not, but he is now. Back then, that is. If you got Van de Beek on loan and San Lingard, that'd be 2 good players. We know the club are looking thinking 4 players, 2 transfers, 2 loans. Yeah, Darren, that's what we need, mate. We need a big change at this football club. Out the door in January to make space. Fiesa, Gillespie, Gale, Murphy. I think Eddie Howe and Ryan Fiesa's made up, I believe. I can't see Fiesa going now. But who knows? Abigail, I think he will, especially if he has the right people around him to sort the transfers. Yeah. I think have a good DRF. We could see some good young players coming, probably a few Mercury players to start off with. Mercury players? I don't think I'd take a Mercury player sort of thing. Or people to come in and do the job, not being a Mercury, by the way. Frozen screen at Rostam. Sorry about that, mate. Hopefully, after the international break, Willock will be back to himself and fully fit firing balls forward. Yeah. He's gone again. Simon Jordan's outside jamming his wifey. Tell you what, you might be monitoring my streams, you know. Put a shoot moment there. Yeah, man. And I got Andy as well. After John, we'll be back before the Brentford match. Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Now, Judy's looked at a Bianca photo shoot again. Could be. Illuminati confirmed. Simon Jordan and Jim White cut John's internet. I'll tell you what, I'd love to go on the show one day. I'll probably have a good time with them. Let's be real. Do slap the likes up, by the way. I'll probably be on for another 10 minutes or so. John, put a metal coat hanger in your Wi-Fi. Worked in my old TV, mate. Totally agree. I'll give that one a go. Welcome back, John. Thanks, Kieran. Let's have a look at this one. You're good, man. I'm working, chilling, watching the stream. Good man. Thank you. Willock looking like a one-season wanderer. Could be, but I've got to give him a chance. You got to give him a full season, man. How we have a scouting network community? Yep, see well. I got Jack, not a good look. Going off stream and coming back with a tissue, not great. I tell you what, maybe I gave Bianca the rest of the film, by the way. Not. I think with a good director of football, maybe we can get Shearer involved and Keegan. Maybe both we could definitely attract good players. Yeah. You know what I mean? January is going to be a fantastic time to get good players. We're going to be in the news every single day, which I think is good. And then we've got Eddie this is on Nigel. Eddie should focus on the team. The director of football focus on getting the players. All Eddie needs to do is request the players. It's hot there, John. You're using hankies a lot, mate. It is a bit, man. It's a bit warm in here. So I've got the windows open anyway, so that's good news. I did expect it to be this one, by the way. Let's be honest about it. Who we can get depends on who we can get as director of football. Might get really good players with a good DRF. Michael Edge has been linked with as well from Liverpool, by the way. I mean, he's friends with Eddie Howe, good friends, and worked together before. Maybe it's a good thing to use the loan mark in Jan rather than permanent signings until the summer, John. Yeah, that's a possibility, John. That's a possibility. I mean, you don't want to be spending all that money in January, then get relegated, then in lung with them on huge wages as well, by the way. So loan deals are good as well. I mean, you get a lot of people, a lot of clubs these days using the loan market, which is not bad at all. The ex-Chelsea director is meant to be a big fan of how Sam Smalls pumps him by the day. Yep, if that's true, that is fantastic news. I got fingers crossed Michael, I got James Wash Willock, so under Eddie Howe. Willock has a foot injury according to Bruce. Jones said that, and he was also having injections to manage it as well. That does not sound good. If he's having injections, so that doesn't sound good. I'll bring back Sir Les. If it's for director of football, he'd be better off staying in QPR, by the way. And that's no disrespect to Les, but he's doing a fantastic job at QPR. And I had, at the start of the season, Willock to break into the England squad and be heading to the World Cup next year, but it's looking very unlikely unless Willock finds his form again. I don't think he'll be in the World Cup anyway, let's be real. I just can't see it. West Ham top 4 this season, it's a real possibility now. Under David Moyes, he's done absolutely brilliant. I mean, the way Man U fans have treated him, didn't give him enough time. Look what he's done. He has to go to Real Sociedad to sort himself out and then come back. Then he went to West Ham, then he went to Sunderland, and then he went back to West Ham for a second time. And look what he's done to the club. Absolutely fantastic. That Pablo Forna is fantastic. Brilliant player. I'm fine, Sean. Thank you very much indeed. I hope you're well too, mate. Don't forget that our owners have the money to pay big wages. That's very true. You can offer as much as they want. You can even offer Tony Cruz $500,000 a week. He still won't come to Newcastle because he's comfortable in Madrid. Very comfortable. Afternoon, John. Jake, I've been with you for a long time, mate. I hope you're keeping fine. Hopefully, good young attackers like Jamal Lewis will get a new lease of life under Howe. Totally agree. And I got a jelly think that even if West Ham don't finish top 4, they could the Europa League to get in the Champions League. Yeah, if they win that, they can get in the Champions League. So then again, you've got some good teams there. You've got Napoli as well, by the way. They're our favourites to win the Europa League, by the way. And I heard Jose Mourinho's under a bit of pressure as well, by the way, because he's only won one game out of the last 6 with Roma. My God, that doesn't look good. They got absolutely mullered in Norway by 6-1. My God. And let's be real. And it's not good. It's not good at our sort of thing. But Jose spent a lot of money with Roma this season. He spent 34 million on Tammy Abraham. He must have spent about 75 million, by the way. And they want to see success because at the minute, I think they're 6th at the minute, by the way. And they want to see better than that. Otherwise, it could be out of a job. We should start playing here. Come some money at the start of the games to pay the PL off. Fair enough. And it was not too bad, pal. Hope you're sound. I got Nigel B. Talks about Roto West Ham when they lost Lingard. Now look at them. Amazing what a competent team playing attacking football can achieve. Their second goal was lit as well, by the way. Brilliant goal, by the way. And right now, Declan Rice has to be the best midfielder in the world. In the world? He's one of the best in Europe. I'm not sure in the world, though. I'm not sure if he's the best midfielder in the world. Otherwise, he'd be playing abroad. I have to take care to Jules as well. I'm going to give another 5 more minutes here, by the way. And then I'll get myself away. I've been out of the country for a bit last month or 2, but good to see things are moving forward at the tune. Yeah, Jake, you know what it is. We got our club back, by the way, and that's the most important thing. We deserve good things. We deserve good things now. And then what these pundits don't seem to understand, we want a bit of hope at this football club, yeah? And unfortunately, they're just so jealous about it because they don't want us to have a hope, yeah? They just love Steve Bruce playing at Newcastle because they know we give them 3 points every single week. Terrible, man. Would love Declan Rice, but they won't let him go. They want 100 million for him, by the way. 100 million pound they want. Now, where they get 100 million, I don't know, but we'll see. Jack Grealish, is he worth 100 million? I'm not sure. Do you think Howard would give Shaw and Lewis game time? Yep, it'll give people a chance there. He definitely played them both. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, famous Shaw, he's still a decent player. He really, really is. But under Eddie Howe, I think he'll do well. I have a feeling Eddie Howe's going to take it right to the top and win us a trophy. That's from JM. Do subscribe, mate. I appreciate that. And whoever haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. That would be my channel every day and all the time. I got Kieran, so Eddie supporter said the trainer's got to go through the roof and seeing how unfit the players are. And he's arrived at the training ground at 7 a.m. this morning. This guy is going to take no crap, and I love it. Absolutely amazing. Declan Rice has ruled out going to Newcastle. He's never a non-starter anyway, to be honest. He's not going to come to Newcastle. No way. And we'd love to see AK and Icardi to come in January, Ryan. I tell you what, I'd take Icardi all day long. And AK, I mean, did I take him? I probably would. He's played with Eddie Howe. I'd take him. Why not? Been pleasure again, John. You're a diamond geese and mate. Smash the likes and subscribe for this lovely guy by me. You take care, John. Take care, mate. Has there been any word on investment in training facilities and academy, etc.? Last from Jake. Yeah. They are going to do it. I mean, give her within a couple of years. Big up, mate. That would be absolutely fantastic. We definitely need training facilities, and they're right on it, by the way. They're right on it. I hope we get to see some training footage today. Let's hope so. Hi, John. Top YouTube chat. Probably I'm a top YouTuber. Thank you very much, Craig. Eddie gets playing football again. We should look at getting Saha with him playing Maxi Wilson. That'd be brilliant. I can't see him leaving London. I think he's going to stay in London now. I think he's happy at Palace, by the way. The pundits don't understand the seasons why we're taking our time with announcements. We're going to celebrate with cans if we move any quicker. I end up alcoholic. I don't drink, by the way, and yeah, so please, 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 just have on the list, by the way. I haven't drank for 36 years. And you know what? I don't miss it. Don't miss it. There you go. And we've got okay, Muggy. These rumors are ridiculous. Apparently, looking at Benzema, he's not going to come. Hazard's not going to come. Coutinho's not going to come. Lucas Vazquez is not going to come. Definitely not for me. Listen, they're big, they're A-listers, but personally, I can't see them come to Newcastle United. By the way, I just can't. Just can't at all. And just look at what Jack Wilshere's been seeing as well. I'm going to check out what Jack Wilshere's been seeing because he says something. There's one thing we're not bought with as well. And I'll have a look at this, by the way. This is what he said. This is what Jack Wilshere said. Eddie Howe was like that. Wouldn't let you sit on the ball. I don't know really. I mean, my first day I sat on the ball and the lads were like, get up, get up, get up. I was like, why? Because you're not allowed. And Eddie Howe does not like it at all whatsoever. He added, I think he deserves a chance. If he goes in and really does really well, in a few years, they could be pushing top 6, which I think he can do. When I played under him at Bournemouth, we arguably had the worst squad and finished 9th. So he can definitely do that. It's down to him when he gets that chance and take him to the next level. That is from Jack Wilshere, by the way. Let's hope that is true to the form. And let's hope everything will be fine on there. I'm just going to go up again because I missed a few comments, by the way. I'm going to give another 5 more minutes for a wrap up, by the way. And probably have a day off as well, I think. Thanks, John. You've got to be hooked on your streams now. Smash the likes and being subscribed a while. See you next time, mate. You take care, mate. Thanks a lot, Jack, for coming on. Sars is an interesting shout. Look how many times he's tried to get out of the Palace, but no one could afford him. I say, I hope you can get some training footage. And the Newcastle page, I've just tweeted this. Eddie Howe's training content. I'll be looking at that later on, by the way. What's your expectations for next season now, realistically? We need to get at this. We need to start this season, first of all, mate. And then next season, hopefully top 10. I'll take top 10 and a trophy, a cup run. So I'm going to trophy, by the way. Give it a few years, and then it'll be normal to be linked with top players. Yeah, I agree with you, Abigail. Apparently, PIF are looking at Inter Milan as well, and that could be bad news for us. We got the takeover, Kieran. It's nothing to worry about. We've been taken over, mate, so don't worry about that. They can do what they want. So, there you go. And can you see Hudson-Odoi in the black and white shirt? I can't see him leaving Chelsea, mate. He's happy there in a minute. Sensible thing was to read around us in the league. Then buy big in the summer and when we are safe and fresh. Too true. If PF own Inter Milan, one owner can have 2 teams playing in the Champions League at the same time. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. I don't really be Champions League, yes. We cross that bridge very quickly, mate. John, do you think we should buy some new wheelie bins? No. There was a lot of controversy with them as well. I don't know if they could go over Inter Milan straight away. Very interesting. Good, sensible aims, mate. Thank you, Jake. Do you think we'd go for Lazio keeper? There's been rumours. Well, I mean, Thomas Strakosha, he's a decent keeper. Yeah, his contribution's good. Good shot stopper sort of thing. Yeah, but the guy's 6'4". He wants a new challenge. Yeah, will I take him? I take him. I definitely take him as well. I think he's a decent keeper. Him, but he only playing New York League. But will it be go above Martin de Baca? I don't know. But if he is going to come to Newcastle, he wants to be a number 1. But if not, yes, stay at Lazio. But I definitely take him. I think he's a decent keeper. And 2 owners own 6 clubs. No worries. If I guess any more, rules can't have same directors, and that is it. Did you hear about the old England young'uns refusing to go to England qualifiers? I didn't hear that one, miss. That's new to me. I mean, if that is the case, then they should not play for the England national team in future. I can remember years ago about Chris Sutton, which I'm going to come on to in a minute, yeah? The first thing to replace is the seats. They've turned grey over the years. Time to get some fresh black ones. Yeah, I totally agree. But on to Chris Sutton, he's coming out and say that he's not sure about Eddie Howe. Yeah? But yet, if Steve Bruce It's at Newcastle, he'll lap it up every single time, yeah. But I think Chris Sutton, he's a Celtic legend, and I like him. But I think it's best for him to keep his mouth shut and don't talk anything about Newcastle because he hasn't got a flipping clue. Yeah, he's basically saying that Eddie Howe's going to struggle, basically, sort of thing. Yeah, what does he know? What does he actually know? He was linked to Celtic. He would not have said the same thing if he rocked up as Celtic manager last season. Yeah, like now he's at Newcastle. Says he's going to struggle. Michael Richards, another one as well. He's the breath of fresh air until lately. Yeah, I mean, come on, guys, you're better than that. Give the guy a break, will ya? Because at the end of the day, he's in now. There's not a lot you can do about it. Yeah, or you, if a Steve is saying that, you're still going to say he's the right man for the job. No, he's not. He's done. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to go on a rant. I'm not going to rock it up sort of thing to say, right, we've got to take over. He's here now. Happy days. And that's all I'm going to say on it on Chris Sutton. Listen, I'm going to wrap up here, guys, because I've got to go for an appointment in a minute. I've got a couple more comments before I go. I like Eddie Howe already after watching some of his training in Bournemouth and how he's arrives at the ground before anyone else does press conference before anyone. Do you know what it is, right? As soon as he does the press conference, I'll be on it 100%. And certain specialists were when Shearer carried him. Yeah, that's very, very true. These pundits talks non-stop shite. I could do with them on my lawn and fertilise the grass. Oh, love it, Abigail. Love it, love it, love it. Pictures are up. Got one. New pictures are up, by the way. Good show, John. Thanks, Daniel. Pardon me. Cheers, Sean. Thank you very much, Jake. See you around me. I appreciate that. But listen, I'm going to get myself away, but I'm going to try to come on later. If I don't, I may have the evening off, but I'll back on the fans forum tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And if you do like the channel, please consider subscribing and also smash the likes up as well. Thanks for the donations from Steve and Judy. I appreciate that. And I've just got a couple more here as well. Clash Stream John, smash the likes and sub me. Exciting times for the tune. How are we at that, lads? Thank you very much, Kieran. And I think a lot of teenage lads will be looking for academy and all the 23s are thinking if they can get into the team and break into the first team, they could be a part of this new era. Fantastic. Brilliant message there. Great media entertainment, John. Take care. Thank you very much indeed, Nigel. We appreciate that. I'm going to get myself away, but listen, do subscribe and do also like as well and smash the like as well. And do follow me on John_NFC42. And I'll show you on Twitter later, sort of thing, to talk nonsense again. But listen, until then, I will see you